Well, you advocated for Larry Hoover's release, and
Mhm.
ultimately Trump did pardon him on a federal level.
Yeah.
But now he has 200 years with the state of Illinois. What do you think will happen at this point?
Well, we're continuing to work on Governor J.B. Pritzker.
Oh, so you're in contact with him about Larry Hoover?
Oh, yeah, I sent him a
Really?
letter.
Okay, so what's your relationship with Larry Hoover?
Yeah, well, his wife and I are friends, and she asked me to marry them years ago, and I know
Wait. So Larry Hoover's wife married him in prison?
She wanted me to, and they would not allow it.
Oh.
Because he was a supermax.
Supermax, yeah.
But also, I work with gang members and those reform gang members all over the country. And Larry Hoover has the biggest reputation of all. And I have an approach to where I go after the head of whatever the organization, whether it's criminal or civil, and I try and get them to influence their followers to do the right thing. So that's what I'm going to be asking Brother Hoover to allow me to help him in providing a cautionary tale with some inspirational guidance and wisdom to these young kids who are still on the street, because they admire him, they idolize him, and so that means he can influence them. I've talked to all of them. I talked to Big Meats, talked to Southwest T, talked to Harry-O, all of those guys talked to Big U, all of those, Lil Durk, all of those guys about using their fame to help turn around or to influence the street youth who idolize them. And a couple of them have done that. And so that's what I seek to do again with Brother Hoover or King Hoover.
Right, because Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker has to give him a pardon.
That's
to
correct.
Send him home.
Or clemency. He can grant clemency.
Clemency.
The pardon board has I thought that was quite odd, and I'm not sure if it was legal, but the pardon board chairman, I believe it was, said that he's just before a hearing, said we're not giving him a pardon before the hearing even occurred. The governor can grant clemency. Our concern there is he is going to be running for president for the Democratic nomination, and he'll probably look at that as risky. However, he should look at it as, you're a good Democrat, compassionate, so y'all say, and here's the right-wing, conservative wild man, Trump, who you all say is against black folks, yet he shows enough compassion to let Hoover out, and here you are, compassionate Democrat. What's the deal? Well, if the feds look and determine that he was rehabilitated enough and has served enough time to pardon him, it's just not Trump. He gets a report from the Justice Department and others who make analysis and how much of a public threat he still might be, etc. Why won't you do it, Democratic governor?
Yeah, I mean, Larry Hoover is 74 years old.
Right.
I do not think he's going to come out and then suddenly,
Correct.
Put the gangster disciples back together and suddenly be some gang kingpin or something like that.
These kids, they don't even have leaders in gangs
probably
anymore.
Probably great-grandkids at this point.
Correct.
He's an old man who wants to live the last few of his years outside of a prison wall, cell. And, I mean, listen, I remember I tried to interview Matula Shakur when he first came out, but there was too many people in between that was trying to, stop it or try to control it and so forth. And ultimately, he passed away. But at least he got a few years out of that prison cell.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how, listen, I interviewed.
How many years had he stayed? About 35 or 40?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Those were from the 70s, I think. It was a armored truck robbery that turned into a murder and so forth.